Who wins tonight? Who wins tonight? This is an easy one. Come on, man. Rams. Cardinals. 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 Trump. Trump. Russia. I can do that. Trump. Russia. Rams Cardinals. We'll just leave it at that. No, some Rams Cardinals. I could have added some extra. When's tonight? Rams Cardinals. Start a poll. Okay. Ah, shit. There you go. I could have went deeper, but I ain't going to yet. Still trying to build our audience here. So, why I don't know. Nothing else is done. But anybody? Well, there's only one person here, so I'll wait for enough people to be here to see what happened between Netanyahu, Trump, Zelensky, all these people. I want war. Trump doesn't want war. He's trying to stop him. He already has. But I'll wait. I'll wait to see. All Zelensky wants is money, by the way. I got to say something, too, before we keep going. Somebody from Palestine said, love, Hold on a second. I got a text. I got to take it. I don't know what happened here. What did he say? That's my... okay, cool. I got to say this. Give me cool. All right, cool. Cool. All right. I think I'm okay. I'll let you know. All right. I'll let you know. I don't want to pull you. Don't want to pull you in if I don't have to. Okay. Anyways, that was, of course the Rams are going to win. Hi, how are you? Sorry about that. I'm talking to my plow guy. Wondering, I got slush out here. It's supposed to get down below 0 or 19 or something like that. What do you want? I already gave you treats. You got your treats. You just never give up. Never give up. Just like everybody else. They're almost like people on YouTube. Or should I say people on YouTube that want to attack me? The cats don't want to attack me. They just want treats. I don't know, man. This is old. I got this for Christmas, God, when my dad was still alive. I think, my dad and his girlfriend sent it to me. This is a Fight Illini jersey. Fight Illini, right here. See that? Illinois, baby. So I was going to wear my Bears, but... Hold on a second. I'm gonna see what he says. Like I said, sorry. Like I said, I was just talking to my buddy here. I don't know, man. I think, it's right here. I can't see it. Can you see it? No, it's behind my hood. You're right. It probably is. It's not 100%. Definitely not 100%. No, this is not 100%. It would have shrunk. Yeah, okay. I'm all over that. Yeah, I'm sure. You want me to take my underwear off? You want to see what kind of underwear I wear? Funny. That is funny. No, it's not 100%. I can already tell you that. It didn't shrink. He wants me to take my pants off and everything else and show me my underwear. But not surprised on here. I got a lot of rainbow flags on this page. No, I don't know, man. I ain't doing it. So I don't jump through hoops, but you can beg me all you want. That's what your mother said last night. Your mother said, "Please take your pants off. I'm begging you." I said, "You take them off." And then she looked up at me while she had my balls cupped in her hand and said, "Thank you." That's what she did. Yeah, Cardinals. It's a waste of a game tonight. I'll still watch it. What the fuck? Got nothing. But I'll look at the over under and the side bets and I haven't even bothered. Actually, did I think what was it, 7 points or something? Like, I know. I think it was lower than that. So I would go with the over, or not the yeah, I would. I would go with the over there, warm weather, and I would take LA and give Cardinals the points. That's what I would do if I were going to bet this game. But I do not. I do not suggest you gamble. I'm just saying that's what I would do. If I were going to bet on this game, which I don't bet on anything, I've never bet on anything in my life. Never a horse, never a football game, nothing. I do not bet. Uh, I think that you would have to take. You'd have to take the Rams, take the under or whatever you want. Yeah, give the Cardinals the points, and then take the over. I think it was like 41 and a half or something like that last time I looked. So yeah, that was this morning. So 5 live streams, and yeah, no shit. Not surprised. What do we think of rap? Nothing. I don't really rap. Not my thing. Yeah, they did. The Steelers. Oh, wow. Poor Aaron Rodgers after the Bears beat him. And then he loses. He had a chance there, but they're still looking like they're going to be in the playoffs. I'm pretty sure they might have sealed it. They gotta deal with the Ravens this weekend, man. They got to deal with the Ravens, and the Ravens are hot and cold. So I don't know. I just don't. I rooted for Aaron Rodgers. I'm thinking of the wrong game. I rooted for Aaron Rodgers because I think they beat the Lions or someone, and that put the Bears up in the division. So the Bears won the division, and that was thanks to Aaron Rodgers. Uh, but they got a lot of work ahead of them. You got the Bills. You got Denver. Oh, Denver. You got the Jaguars. There's a lot of tough teams right now. The Patriots are playing great, but they're a young team. Same thing as the parallels for Pittsburgh. For I think it's the Broncos. Broncos look good. They got the number one defense, and the other one is the Jaguars. They both, you don't want to go up if you're Pittsburgh against the Jaguars or the Broncos. I don't think that they can beat either one, to be honest. I really just don't see it happening. They had a rough season, and I just don't see it happening. So we'll see. We will see. We will see. So that's why they play the games. I mean, if you look at the game last night, there were some bad calls. There was some stuff that happened. It's almost like it was rigged. 3.5 point spread, and the Bears lose by 4. I don't know, everybody in all of Chicagoland in the world, a lot of Bears fans out there. Florida, Cal, it doesn't matter. WGN. I mean, a lot of Bears fans out there, and even though the spread was that low, which I mean, they put on a show last night. Both teams. That was a great game. Hello, wearing orange. You want to see my hat? I'll show you my hat. Here you go, real quick. There you go. There's the hat. There you go. That's my team. Always has been, always will be. Never faded away. So, anyways, I saw, ma'am. I'm not a man, but that's okay. I appreciate it. I appreciate the props. No, not a man. Anyways, we'll see. All right, so where are we at on the poll? So we got actually some people liking the Cardinals. That's kind of weird. It's probably because it's Arizona and it's a Democratic state. They don't watch football. Hmm. Who's that? The Bears? Yeah. Yeah, they are actually. I don't think they're going to win a Super Bowl. They may get to the NFC Championship game. We'll see. They're going to definitely host. The first game will probably be Green Bay. So that'll be interesting. If they beat Green Bay, they almost beat the 49ers last night. Almost doesn't count, but it was a hell of a game. They're a team that is going to be building. They're going to be a good team for the next few years. They've got a good coach now. They've got a good scheme. They've got a good quarterback. They have all the things they need. Okay, thank you for informing us. Okay, so the guy says, I'm gay. Go suck a dick. It'll make you feel better. Put a penis in your mouth. You'll be fine. Anyways, yeah, exactly. That's I just said that, my friend. You just took the words out of my mouth if you were listening. Yes, I just said that. Yeah, they do. You got two young teams. That is, they're the what do you want to call it? The uh, the concrete shoes. I hate to say it that way because they're not fishing of the NFL, but both good coaches, good quarterbacks. Love is good. They got good defenses. They got a lot of work to do. Don't get me wrong. I don't know. Seahawks. We'll see. They got to play San Francisco. Well, the Bears couldn't stop them, but Seattle does have a better defense, from what I understand, from what I've studied. I don't think they have as good of a offense as the 49ers do. So that should be an interesting game. That should be an interesting game. That's why they play the games. You never know. We'll see. What I'd like to see is, okay, let's say Seattle wins, they get the number one seed. San Francisco's the number two seed, or no, maybe three, because the Bears are the number two now. Even though San Francisco won, all they got to do is beat Detroit next week, and I think they seal the number two. So they're definitely going to get wild card games, and then we'll see who wins, and then we'll go down to that and see who. We'll see who gets into the big stuff. And the thing about, I was telling my friend this the other day. We were talking about seeds and this and that. I don't think getting a buy for most teams, and I've seen it before. I'm talking. Sorry, I'm rolling a cigarette. I don't mean to cut you off. Is that thing is with getting the number one seed? Yeah, it's good to rest and heal your guys and stuff, but they come back rusty. They come back rusty. Sorry about that. Yeah. Okay, cool. Yeah, hold on. I gotta do this. This guy's gonna. Okay. See, there you go. That's how people. Oh god, we're gonna start this shit about the magic again. Yeah, I got fucking magic. Out of here. I can make you fucking disappear like the snap of a finger. Poof. Just like Kaiser Sose said, you're out of here. Do you have magic? Same fucking. I guarantee it's the same guy. He's already been here. Or they use the same thing. Jeez. Anyways, you guys got anything good to talk about? Okay, Rams 50. I don't believe people are voting for the Cardinals. I can't believe it. Well, I can. Because again, Arizona is a Democratic state, and they don't watch football. They're sitting around, probably voting for Tim Walz as a vice president. But how'd that work out? You guys can vote for whoever you want. It's not going to change anything because you can't cheat anymore. After COVID, people figured it out. Actually, pissed them off. That's what your mother asked me about the magic, by the way, and she didn't ask the second time. I said, "Why don't you find out?" So, shit. I gotta take these off for a second. Yeah, Minnesota officials deny fraud cited in Shirley video because he went to a bunch of places that were all Somalian. He went to a dozen places. He went to childcare centers. He went to medical centers run by Somalians. And there wasn't one person in any of them. And they also got the paperwork from the Freedom of Information Act. They downloaded all the paperwork and saw how many millions of dollars these people were getting to do absolutely fucking nothing. They didn't have one kid in the child centers, not one. I just saw an interview with a guy that said, I went there. They even spelled the words wrong. Yeah, and now they're all bashing him. Yeah, and so, but think how we have smart people in the world that already knew this. I already knew what was going on. He brought it out. Kudos to that young man for going out there and showing the people what's actually happening in Minnesota. The great Governor Tim Walz putting tampons in boys' bathrooms because he wants one stuck up his ass. The guy that, claimed he was doing all these good things never did anything. Yeah, the guy that's bitching about the fact that Trump called him a retard when he called him a Nazi, a racist, a white supremacist. Oh my God, how do you say that? Now, people are going up to his doorstep and going, hey, fuck you, retard. When Democrats are out in the street screaming at people, carrying signs that they don't even know what means. They don't even know what the signs mean. They don't know how to define a fascist. They don't know what they're even talking about. Then you ask a guy, why are you here? Well, I'm supporting my community. For what? Because it's my community. Fucking morons. Yeah. Good thing I got off the phone. My plug light just scraped out my driveway for me. Yeah, only when I want to stick them up Tim Walz's ass. Then I got a bunch of tampons. I sent them to Tim Walz with a MAGA 2028 hat. Trump 2028. I sent him a hat, some tampons. They're stuffed inside. I take the hat off. I put them in there. He gets them and he opens up the gifts and he gets the hat. And it says Trump 28, just like Gavin Newsom. I throw a little KY jelly in there for him because, he's the. Somalia has more culture than Alaska. Why, do you live in Alaska? Yeah, you're really looking to get blocked, aren't you? This guy's looking to. You're voting for Biden. Biden's going to be dead in the next fucking 20 days. He's the top of my fucking death list. Or the death, what do they call it? The freaking bingo thing? Yeah. Sorry, hate to say it. Biden's not going to run again. You wish he would, but he ain't going to. And either is Kamala. She wouldn't last 5 seconds. Well, you said Somalia has more culture than what is that about? So now you're a hypocrite. Now you're a lying hypocrite. Somalia has more culture than Alaska. No, I just love Alaska traditions. Is that a problem? Well, you brought up Somalia. Why aren't you talking about Alaska then? What are you talking about Somalia for? Again, here you go. Hypocritical, gaslighting, weirdo. I don't even know what to say about that. POS. Yeah, you know what that means? POS. Yeah. Somalia has more culture than Alaska. What? They like to hang their women. They like to marry their daughters. They like to bang little girls. They make people get married. Somalia, yeah. Oh, I'm not here about traditions, man. This is not my page. Where on my page does it say, let's talk traditions? Maybe you should start your own page. Start your own page. Hey, wait a minute. Fuckfet. I'm talking to fuckface here. Start your own page. Do a thing about traditions, and you can talk about traditions. Because nothing you have said makes any sense whatsoever. God, well, good. You can think whatever you want. Guess what? He's still your president for 3 fucking years. Good luck with that. He ain't gonna retire. He's gonna be your president. He's gonna stop more wars. He's gonna lower prices. He's gonna add more tariffs. He's gonna get rid of more illegals. He's gonna stop crime. He's going to stop drug runners from coming into this country. He's going to do everything he can for the American people, unlike the people that you voted for, the Democrats. So, as everybody can tell, we have two Democrats attacking me. This is what they do. And, yeah, that's what they do. They got nothing. Not one person can tell me. Why don't you tell me what the Democrats have done? Can you? I don't want to talk. I just said that, you fuck. Did you not listen to a fucking word I said, you fuck? I just said you want to talk about traditions, then start your own fucking start your own channel. Go live, do a podcast. Get the fuck away from me. I am not here about traditions. You know what my tradition is? Here, you know what? We drink wine under the table. We'd eat lasagna for Christmas. We'd fight because it was a dysfunctional family. And then we get together on Christmas and New Year's and Thanksgiving, eat food. That's our traditions. Drink scotch. And if anybody starts pulling crap like this, we tell them, I don't want to talk to you. And you know what? I got to tell you, I do not want to talk to you. I don't want to talk to you. So there you go. I don't want to talk about traditional pastries or I own the bakery, you stupid fuck. I own the bakery. You want traditional pastries? That's not what you said. You're talking about Somalian traditions. And now you're going to come back with some stupid, talk about shit is right. Just, you don't have to say poop on my page. You can say shit. This isn't for kids. God. Yeah, speaking of poop, I'd love to crap in your mouth. Every single one is. I wouldn't. I'd just I'd send Uncle Guido over. He'd hold you down, and then I'd have my cousin poop in your ass. That's what I'd do. He would fucking poop in your mouth so fast it would be funny. And what you do, you'd probably eat it. The way I've seen on YouTube and whatever, X video, all the fucking porn sites. I haven't watched those. I don't do porn anymore. It's just not fun. It's just not fun. What the flip? That's a good one. What the flip? Okay, here he comes. He's back. Can we talk about, you know what? I already asked you once to not talk about it. I don't care about fucking traditions. If you keep talking about it one more time, say traditions in your fucking post, you're out of here. How about the tradition of me blocking your ass? How about that? There's a tradition. I will block you from my fucking page. You will be out of here and you'll never be back until you get another fake profile, which I already know you are. So we're just going to do that. See ya. I'm going to actually do this. Yeah, what are we going to do? We'll do that one. There you go. Yeah, there you go. We'll just go here because I can. You think this stops me? Yes, okay. There you go. Nobody sees your posts anymore. Bye-bye. Yeah, you love my channel. Well, guess what? Yeah, prove me wrong. You don't love my channel. Huh. I know how to use this. Let me see how I know how to use this. Okay. There you go. I know how to use this. And because I was doing this long before you were probably born, you little punk. Yep. I was definitely removing you long before you were born. Okay. All right. And you're out of here. See you. Sorry you had to deal with that. Okay. He's gone. Anyway. Oh, God. We got one more guy left. Oh, no. I didn't block him yet. I just stopped it so nobody could see his stupid comment. Oh, jeez. This is fun. This is like, who do I block next? That's what I should do my next poll. I'm gonna stop this because we already see the new poll. I'm gonna start a new poll. Let's do this. Yeah, let's go. Oh, I can't start a new poll. Damn it. Fucker. I don't know. Anyways, yeah, I guess I don't know how to use a phone except for how to block your dumbass. Fuckhead. Fucking people. What a bunch of morons. Jesus. Just really think, what you know what I think? They're just gonna. I don't know what the point is either. What's the point of this? Can somebody please tell me what the point is of them coming here and just spewing the puke that they spew? It's just a bunch of puke. They got nothing. They can't talk about nothing. I didn't block you yet. Not yet. You will be. You didn't get banned, pal. You're still here. Maybe I did. Maybe you said something that pissed me off. Maybe you should think about how you act when you're in public. Okay, if I punched you in the jaw in a bar, would you ask why did I get punched in the jaw? Why did I get knocked out with one quick right hook? What would you do? Or an uppercut, maybe. Maybe I just grab you by the throat, punch you in the gut a few times, make you choke a little bit and turn blue, and then I'd let you go. Why did you get banned? That's on you, not me. You should re-look at your comments. If I banned you, I don't think I did. I'm pretty sure you're still here. I did not ban you. Or maybe I did and you came back with a new profile. Yeah, of course. Mm. Yeah, that is false news. Now they're around the same. A lot of them are lower. It's not what it is. You can't lower prices when somebody like Biden comes in and brings inflation up to 9%. Mm. No, not true. No, actually, it's kind of coming down. It's been around the same ever since Trump got in. Eggs are down. Steak is a little high, but it's around the same of what it was. You couldn't get a steak here when Biden was in. You couldn't buy a steak. If you did, you were going to spend a lot of money. So why are you asking these questions? Why don't you move here and find out? What's the point? You heard? I heard that people are hanging each other and slitting people's throats in Iran and Iraq and the Middle East, and Hamas has got still a bunch of terrorists, and people are starving to death, and they don't have any groceries. You want to talk about that? You want to talk about that? There, what's your name? Loki, Panendo, XLZ. See, I've had the same name for over 20 years. Yeah, it's 2024 when I started my first YouTube channel. It's 2025 now. Same name. Never needed another profile. And you guys just keep coming back. If I blocked you, that was on you. But you needed another profile to come back. Huh, what does that tell you? Yeah. Why did you need another profile to come back? And you're not answering. Of course, you can say stuff, but you're not answering. Well, hilarious. He's back. Okay, he's trying to get number one again. Yeah, I know what you meant, pal. I already told you. What do you think? I can't read. It's not bad. Well, then why don't you look it up on Google? Why are you asking me? Why are you here? Look it up. Look it up on Hajib frickin' Central. Whatever fucking thing you use. What are you up in Canada? Where are you over down in South America, Mexico? What you got? Look it up. I ain't your fucking reporter. Watch the news. You'll see. Watch the real news. Put on, start with DuckDuckGo or what's the other one? Firefox. Look that up. Hmm. Well, then why are you here? You're from Greece. Then what do you give a shit about America for? What do you give a shit about America for? Again, you still haven't answered the question. You asked me a question, I answer. Prid quo pro. Clarice. Quid pro quo. Really? Why do you want to know? What does it matter? Cue the crickets. Oh, we need this do 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 do. But you know that music. Cue the crickets. Yeah, the guy from Greece can't answer a question. Quid pro quo. Hmm. Still didn't answer the question. You can tell me about what, how many dicks you sucked. It doesn't fucking matter to me. I want you to answer the fucking question. Can you do that? Answer the fucking question. Why do you care? Why do you care? Why do you care? Why do you care about? Ugh. Anyways, he came back, so this guy's not going to answer. And guess what that gets him? Oh, guess what? Yes, banned again. So now he's got to set a new profile. There you go. Jesus Christ. They just don't give up. I think that's about the 10th one today that I had to delete. At least. Can't answer a fucking question. I ask a lot, but can't answer one. Typical Democrat bullshit. I'm from Greece. You're from your greased up mother's vagina. You need to grease it up to get your fucking little tiny ass out of there. Anyways. I bet your father wasn't in the birthing room, but he wasn't there when you were born. No, he wasn't there. He decided, I don't want to see that shit. That ain't mine. Shit. Sorry about that. Rolling the smoke. Anyways, what time is it? We're getting close to football because I can watch football. I don't have to deal with this crap. It is fun, though. I gotta admit. Thanks for the people that come here and support me. Sorry about all the bullshit, but I know a lot of you get a kick out of it too. Kind of fuels me. What can I say? I'm a comedian wrapped in a musician. Might even just plug my guitar. Kind of got a little headache. Speaking of which, I think I'll do this. Crap. Oh, shit. What a piece of shit. Some of these people are out of their friggin' minds. They're probably reporting me if I go down. My page will go down, whatever. But I'll be back in 5 minutes because, fortunately, YouTube ain't stupid like Instagram. They're not going to block me and make me jump through hoops. I've had a channel for, like I said, what is it now? 20 years. Same profile. Oh, shit, I ate a soda. I should have took that. I'm going to make it get in quicker. Yeah, same profile, same channel, same videos, same me being me. I don't fake it like these guys. None of them has a profile, by the way. Not one person that comes here has a profile, a real profile, or a if they do have a what do you want to call it, podcast or video or live thing or whatever channel, a channel. That looks better. Is that good enough? I love Fanta, whatever you want to call it. Okay. I'm from New England in the United States, my friend. Where are you from? Can you answer a question too? Then sing. You must be from where? Let me guess. Hold on. Let me. Taiwan, Japan, Korea, India. With a name like that, I would imagine you're from America, acting like somebody from another country, or you live here now. Are you a terrorist? Can you answer me? Simple question. You can say no. I'm from here. Not answer. Why does it take so long for people to answer? Why? Why does it take so long? Hmm. How we answered? Where are you from? Japan. Okay, I was close. Didn't I say Japan? Did I say Japan? I said Taiwan. Japan. Yeah, I did. I did say Japan. Yeah, boom. Got it. Nailed it. Can tell by your name. See? Yeah, I know a little bit about the world, just a little bit. Not a whole lot, but enough. Enough to have kept me survived for this long. Kept me alive, survived, whatever you want to call it. What's going on, man? How are you? What's going on in Japan today? Think they. I always wanted to go there. I think that would be fun. Japan would be a cool place to go. I always wanted to go there. I love going to the sushi bar. It's kind of a joke, but it's not because there is a Japanese restaurant not far from me that I go to once in a while. That is kind of a treat. You go there for a treat. We went there on Christmas a few years ago. I actually had Chinese food this weekend for last week for Christmas Day. We went and got Chinese food. So, but yeah, I'm a, I love Japanese food, and it's fun going there. The people are already always really cool, always really cool. Maybe, well, no. Have you seen what I deal with, man? I'm just asking. I don't know. I don't know. I just saw your name. All I see is Nanha Singh. I don't know. It could be Indian. It could be freaking. I've had 3 terrorists on my page at least once today. Probably 10 times in the last 3 videos, at least. Jesus Christ. Death to America! I get it all the time. Christ's sakes. Mm. Now, problem is, I want to be careful. Other people are onto that shit. But no. No, anyways. That was funny. I didn't, no offense, man. I was just asking. It was a question, just like all the questions I get. They don't even ask me questions. Just tell me I'm gay. So, fine. And I'm not gay, by the way. And ask me questions. Anyways. Yeah, cool place I'd like to go. That'd be a cool place. I've studied some of the Japan arts, but that was back when I was a kid. Yeah, I took Taekwondo, Judo. Yeah, I don't know if that's Japanese or whatever, but yeah. I've had a samurai sword. I sold it. It wasn't worth nothing, but I kind of wish it was. If I got the right one, Jesus. Had nunchuck size, Tomfus. That's what it is. And trained in battle. I'm not cranky, man. Mm. Who's cranky? It's what your mother thought, and then you know what? She made me feel better afterwards. Mm. Yeah, yeah, sure. Call, what is it? What is the place that delivers the food? No, I'll take that as a compliment. I'll take that as a compliment. Get a lot of that, but Hulk Hogan, fuck you. You haven't seen my guns yet. Wait till you see my guns. A taxi now is talking food. What is the food delivery thing that you want the KFC? This guy wants the KFC. Food taxi. Now it's food hub or something like that. Yeah. Roll a titty. I don't know. Roll a titty. Roll a titty. Yeah. I play with titties. I never roll them though. Can you roll a titty? I mean, you can flip her over a few times, right? Mm. Ah, shit. Yeah, I got abs. They're covered in a fucking 12 pack of fucking beer, but I used to have great abs. I'm old. Actually, it's funny. I do work out. It doesn't take long for me to get back in shape, but when you get to be my age, it takes a little while longer. You know, I'm more into just keeping the shoulders and the chest and maybe some abs. But once you get that gut, the gut's hard to get away from. It's just always there. But there's muscle underneath the gut. Plus, I got a bad back, which doesn't help. My back sucks. I gotta send this guy money. Hmm. Funny. You guys are hilarious, I gotta say. You guys are fucking hilarious. Somebody said, "Oh, you got triggered." I don't get triggered, you fuckheads. I trigger you. That's why you're here. I just do what I do. If I snap at you, it's because you deserve it. And like I said earlier, lucky it's not in a bar you talk to me like that. I would fucking fuck you. I'd throw you in a dumpster. True story. Done that, been there, done that. Yeah. Scared a few people in my lifetime by throwing them in a dumpster. Or telling them I would throw them in a dumpster. A girl came up to me one night. She goes, "Do you remember me?" It's funny. I see this a lot here. Do you remember me? Oh, I was in one of the local pubs. Not many here, by the way. And she came up. I was running a restaurant, and she came up to me, and the restaurant had shut down. I don't know, maybe 6.5 months, 7, 8 months later. She come up to me. She goes, "Do you remember me?" And I was like, "No, shut up." And she goes, her boyfriend was being a dick to her that night. He was treating her like crap. He was just talking to her like she was a piece of shit. And I was sitting next to him at the bar, just doing my job, watching shit. And after about 3 or 4 minutes of it, I could tell she was getting kind of like, "Why you treat me like this?" I walked up to him. I said, "Hey, talk to me like that, motherfucker. Talk to me like that." And he didn't know what to say. And I said, "It's your second chance. So you got two choices. You can talk to me like that, or you can leave. If you talk to me like that, I swear to Christ, I'm going to drag you outside by your fucking throat, take you outside, beat the crap out of you, and throw you in a dumpster." And so this girl came up to me. "Do you remember me?" She broke up with the guy that night. He dropped her off. She said, "I never want to see you again." And I was like, "Okay." And it winds up, and it gets funnier. So we hit it off, right? We're talking. She wasn't my type. It was just what it was. Just what it was. I see a guy talking to a chick like that. I mean, next thing you know, I was like, it's cool. And winds up, she hated Trump. She's a liberal. She's right up, all liberal this, liberal that. Trump sucks. I was like, okay, well, I'm not getting into you with that. But you don't like to get into that. It's on you, whatever. And then I find, I had to say something about certain things. But anyways, that was funny. Never saw that guy again, by the way. Never saw him again. Another good one. It was in the same bar. Those actually happened. I don't lie, dude. I'm not a liar. If you haven't figured that out yet, maybe you can get the fuck off my page. Yeah, Christ. Yeah, we're not. And, shit like this. This asshole. Look at this cunt. John Long 7672 fake profile number 3 on my post. Been here all along. Just keeps coming here just to fuck with me because he's got nothing else better to do. Jeez, whatever. You guys are fucking. You guys are the fucking class, the cream of the what do they call it? The cream of the crop. That's the word. The cream of the crop. The biggest losers. I'm going to start a new page. I'm going to call it the Biggest Losers Club. Like on, what was it? The Losers Club on, what was it? Stephen King. Read all those books. Watched all the movies. Again, big horror fan. The Losers Club. Hey, everybody, look at my freaking, look at my chat room. The Losers Club. Yeah, well, guess what? You're here, aren't you? And you're number 3 in the Losers Club, pal. You are the Losers Club. You are one of the leaders of the Losers Club. Got anything else I don't want to talk about? Yeah, I was in the bar one night. And some guy was making out with a toothless wonder. Yeah, dude, making out with a waitress who had they were all black. She was obviously either was a meth head or something. Tried to, ow, fucker. Oh, you just made me burn myself, you cunt. It's a good thing you're not here. I'd just punch you for the fucking fun of it. Anyways, go away, fuckhead. I will block you I will find you. And yeah. Anyways, well, that's because you would know that you're part of the LGBTQ plus thing. You would know when you're number three. You would know all about that loser club. Anyways, loser club number three. Anyways, no, not a black waitress. Black teeth. She was white. It was a pretty girl. I remember when I hired her. She came in. She didn't talk much, and then I didn't even hire her. I just sat here. I talked to the other. I was doing interviews. I was the bar manager. The manager went, okay, there's a girl. I'll go get her. I I just said nothing, and then she started working. She was good. She was a good waitress. You know. Anyways, there was a couple that used to come in. This guy and his wife and her brother. I still know all three of them. Her brother and his girlfriend, still friends with her. Her boyfriend, and then another guy and his girlfriend came in. I'm not friends with them anymore because the guy's little brother, he was a tough guy. He was a tough guy. I don't know. I was just sitting there, and all I said was, sitting at the bar. And he said, "Oh, geez, somebody else is going to get pregnant." And apparently, the guy's wife was pregnant. The guy that gets in my face like the next day and says, "You said something about my wife." I wasn't even talking about her. I had nothing to say about her. I was like, dude, I wasn't talking about your wife. I was talking, me. He's in my face. And he sticks his finger in my face. And I told him, I gave him like two chances. I said, get your fucking finger out of my face, motherfucker. I'm sitting down and he's standing up in my face with his finger. And then the owner came out, who I was working for, and said, you need to leave to him. And he kept threatening me. And now I haven't seen him in a while, but I've seen him a couple times. I don't even know the guy's fucking name. And he's still, every time he sees me, he's like, I'm going to fuck you up. He's one of those guys. I'm gonna fuck you up. I'm gonna slap the shit out of you. Apparently, he has not slapped the shit out of me. And 9 times I have said to him, dude, you know, one more step. One more step. Anyways, he didn't touch me. And what the fuck is this? Emmy, 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 Emmy. There you go. Unemployed? Really? Unemployed story. Dude, I've had enough of you. I've had enough of this cunt. So, bye bye, cunt. Later, you little loser piece of shit that has nothing. Go find a new profile. Have fun with that. You probably got three of them, but he's gone. So, yeah, thank you. Thank you. That was enough. You've had enough attacks for one lifetime. I ain't doing it here. I'm too old for that crap. Ah, shit. The fuck? How'd that work out for him? Yeah, thank you. Mm. What? Hitler was a prick. Okay, he killed a bunch of Jews. What do you want to know? Why don't you look it up? What my opinion is? My opinion is, thank God I didn't have to go through it. Thank God I wasn't in World War II. My grandfather, on the other hand, was. So there you go. I could do also like smog and the desolation of smog. I mean, I couldn't have a Bender. What's his name? Yeah, I could. I actually could do voiceovers. I actually have talked to people about that. I do have a radio voice. Thank you for noticing. Something I've thought about maybe doing, but my thing is music. I sing. I have music. I could do. I have done radio shows, by the way. I've done many radio shows. So I don't know what this is. Jessica Bowden. Bjorkman keeps saying Emmy, Emmy, Emmy. I love you from Emmy. I don't know what that means, but thank you. I'll take it as a compliment for now until somebody attacks me and it becomes a joke. Yeah, I wouldn't mind being a Marvel supervillain. Like, what's his name? The guy that did, he did a couple of them. Well, Thanos, my favorite. He did a great job in Thanos. What's his name? Can't think of his name. Somebody's gonna help me here. I know I got people here that'll help me. Yeah, yeah. What's his fucking name? His father was famous. He, great Thanos. And then he did the guy in what was it, Deadpool too. He was the guy in Deadpool and Thanos, and he was in No Country for Old Men. Great actor. I could have been an actor, but unfortunately, I never followed that path. So, what's his friggin' name? I gotta think of it. Bronson. Is it Bronson? No, it's not Charles Bronson's kid. It was the other guy's kid. Can't think of it. It was Brolin, Josh Brolin. There it is. See, look at that. I thought of it all on my own. Didn't even need your help. Josh Brolin. Yeah, he was a good bad guy in the. I couldn't be Spider Man. I'm too fat. Well, my gut's too fat. Well, then again, I could lose weight, kind of like Toby did, and what's his name? Batman, the guy that played Batman. He did some real creepy stuff being an actor, losing weight to the point where he was so fucking skinny. He was skin and bones. And then, of course, he did Batman. Christian Bale. He's done some crazy kind of workout weight things, but you gotta get paid for it. I'm not gonna work out like that unless I'm getting paid. You know, a good bad guy, kind of like me. Jeez. Yeah, I mean, it's what it was. And then, again, No Country for Old Men. Brolin was a bad guy in that. He acted like a good guy. I mean, he winds up getting whacked. So again, you look at guys like Sylvester Stallone. He's played both sides. He's been good guys, mostly good guys. I don't know how many bad guys he's done, but was Wesley Snipes and him and Wesley Snipes and what was that movie? The guy where they're both frozen. That was a good flick. That was a good movie. And then of course you got the Suicide Squad. No, it wasn't Suicide Squad. That's Marvel again. I'm thinking, or was that DC? That was DC. Never mind. That was DC. Was the Expendables? Great flicks. Great flicks. If you haven't seen the Expendables, start from number one, go through and go. That's Stallone and all his buddies, and Antonio Banderas, good bad guy. Mel Gibson, good bad guy. So it goes on and on. There's been a lot of guys that play good guys that wind up being bad guys. I don't know. I hear that's a good poll. If you were a superhero, would you be a good guy or a bad guy? I'm gonna do that poll. I should start over and think it's time before the football game. Almost about 20 minutes. Anyways, I'll ask the question. I don't think I can do a new poll here. I already did one. Ah, shit. Anyways, let's see. Is there a new one? Let's see. Can I do? Or what's this? What is that? Chat filter. Nope. Community modulation. I can't do a new poll. So, can I go forward? No, I don't think so. Anyways. Yeah. If you were a superhero, would you be a bad guy or a good guy? Would you be like a Spider-Man kind of guy, friendly neighborhood Spider-Man, or would you go steal banks and rob people and maybe whack some drug dealers, take all the shit, sell it? What would you do? Pretty simple question. Can anybody answer it? I get a lot of questions. Nobody's answering my questions. Kind of funny. They just keep moving along. Nobody can answer a question. All right, that makes enough for me. That doesn't. It's gone, is what it is. Gone inside your mother's freaking definitely long tube. So, yeah, see, this is what I put up with. Is it long or thick? It's gone, is what it is. It disappeared inside your mother. So, ask her about it. You guys can talk later when she's making your grilled cheese and tomato soup. Yeah, ask her about it. She'll tell you, as soon, she might ask you to get out of your, your basement, by the way. Her basement, I should say. You should leave, you know, just, find a job. Get out of your mother's basement. Go do something instead of coming here. See ya. I don't have to block him because I'm out of here.